What's going on, everyone? Jake Houston back with this Halloween edition of What's New at Tackle Warehouse. Got my tournament partner here,
Tommy VanDam.
All right, we got the Halloween special of all the new baits for you. So you look pretty good for this Halloween special here, Tommy. You dressed up as Bill Dance this year?
Who?
Bill, like my best friend, the legend, Bill Dance.
I don't know no Bobby Vance. I'll tell you what though, this is a Team TVD hat. And if this Barry Lance or whatever you said his name was wants it, I'll teach him a little bit about power fishing. I'll hit him with some of these new Googan crankbaits. Googan teamed up with Catchco for these awesome new crankbaits. These are the Banger series. First up, we got the flat banger here, and we also have the Grande banger. This flat banger is gonna have those flat sides on there, nice aggressive wobble, but not quite as aggressive as your standard Squarebill on here. So if you're looking for something in between, a little bit more subtle than a regular one here, but a little bit more aggressive than your standard flat side, this is gonna be what you wanna turn to. And when Mr. Bill Dance. Bill Dance, yeah, well when he's flipping that same creature bait and something like that in that heavy cover, I'm gonna hit him with this. The fish haven't seen this in heavy cover before. This is exactly what Googan Baits designed this one for. That big square bill up front, it's gonna come through cover easy. So this is what I'm gonna turn to when he's flipping those creature baits that they see all the time. I'm gonna give him something a little bit different. What you got for your next tournament there, Mr. Houston?
I got a few things from the old Googan Baits as well.
Oh, Googan Baits.
You know, I'm not much of a square biller, so I ain't using them things. But right here, I got the new Recon deep diving crankbait. That's more my style. You know, 15, 20 feet down there, dredging the bottom. That's where all the big ones live. That's how you actually win tournaments. So we got the new Recon deep diving crankbait here. They got them in 3 different sizes, 3 different bill sizes, so cover any depth range of the water column you want to fish. And another cool thing about these, they got the depth zone printed right there on the bottom, so you always know what zone you're attacking.
I always forget, so that's gonna be real helpful.
Yeah, you're gonna need that. All of these, you know, deflect really well off cover. Got a nice, you know, knocker rattle in there, and they got the mustad triple grip hooks on there.
Triple grips.
Yep, I think your old cousin Kevin might have made those.
No.
He says that Kevin, he taught Kevin everything he knows about fishing.
I did teach Kevin everything he knows. That's why I'm the twice removed cousin. I got tired of losing at them tournaments.
All right, next one here, we got the new Klutch Lipless crankbait. So nice wide flat head on there, makes a strong vibration, and then this rattle. You hear that? Ooh, that's gonna call them in from all over the lake.
That's a sweet sound.
You don't even need to drive anywhere. The fish just come to you when they hear that.
Shake it in the water.
They got the triple grip hooks on there as well, so every fish that's gonna come up, you're gonna hook and land them. Much better than any other hook on the market there. So that's what I got for them crankbaits. What else you got?
All right, well, I might step into that jig world now, I think. I got a couple new ones from Molix. We got this first one here, the GT Football Jig. This one was designed by Mr. Brandon Polinook, another fine fisherman, such as myself. We'll kind of take this one top to bottom here. Took a unique head design on this one, a weight forward design that's gonna really keep it in that defensive position there. Something that those bass really key in on. You also got the recessed line tie, gonna do a couple things, kind of protect your knot from some of that abrasion and hide that knot a little bit for a better weedless presentation as you're pulling this one through cover. I think my favorite part about this guy is gonna be the skirts. Got kind of a dual skirt to it. You have the standard rubber right here. It is a fine rubber, and then it's also combined with that silicone. So even at rest, this jig's gonna look like it moves. Of course, you got that super stout hook back there. You know I need that for my braid sets.
That's for that 20-pound line and up.
20-pound line and up. And then also the plastic molded bait keeper in there. So whatever trailer I put on there, it ain't going nowhere. Locked down.
That's nice. You don't waste no plastics.
Nice. Absolutely not. Next up, a new GT Swim Jig, also from Molix here. So this one, again, we'll take it from the top. You got that keeled head design up here, gonna come through cover real easy. And that aggressively angled weed guard, that's gonna keep that hook, you know, safe from any grass or brush that you're running through. Keep that hook nice and sharp for you here. Again, super soft skirt on there, and also that same plastic molded dual keeper on there. Really keep them trailers in there tight.
That's nice.
Very nice. All right, what you got for me?
All right, I got a jig here myself, but this one here is designed by Picasso and old Aaron Martens. And we all know Aaron Martens designs baits with more features and thought than anyone's ever even put into a bait. He's probably,
except for maybe TVD.
I don't know, man. He's got about 40 years of thought into this thing right here. So the new Picasso shock blade, Aaron Martens Pro shock blade vibrating jig here. Ton of great features on it. It's got this kind of triangular shaped pointed head design here, and it's got this new speed blade. The blade clicks back, goes back and forth, makes a great noise, cuts through grass and vegetation, gets through really well. Just like all Picasso baits, you know, they got great features on them. This is actually
Picasso baits.
It's actually an O'Shaughnessy style hook on there.
O'Shaughnessy what?
O'Shaughnessy. So razor sharp hook there. You get great hook penetration, and then your landing percentage is through the roof with this thing.
I need a little help with that.
Yeah, you do. And then they got the super fine cut silicone skirt on there. It actually acts like that old school living rubber, you know, really moves in the water even when it's really cold. So just
like
cool little vibrating jig there by Picasso and Martens. All right, what do you got next for us, TBD?
Next, I got a new one from 10,000 Fish. This is the Shimmer Swimmer. An awesome new swim bait here. You're gonna be able to use this one pretty versatilely. It's gonna go great on a ball jig. I think that's what it's gonna be designed for best. You could throw it on the back of an A-rig, anything like that. Got the oversized boot tail back here, gonna give you that aggressive, wide kicking action. The nice checkered scale pattern on here, 3D gills, and also those 3D eyes. So an awesome one to really imitate any of those, you know, bait fish that tend to swim in schools. Swim in school. Why do fish swim in schools?
I don't know.
Because they can't walk.
Oh,
Weirdo.
man.
So the new one from 10,000 Fish, make sure you pick this one up for your A-rigs or your ball jigs.
Well, I hope that one fishes better than you trap shoot, because we all know that's horrendous.
One time.
Any birds flying by Tom, we know those are safe.
One time.
All right, next up from Duo Realis, we got small little bait here too. We got the new Rozante 57 MR. So this is a tiny little bait, 3/16 of an ounce. But you know, this time of year when you get that small bait fish, you need something like this.
Oh yeah.
You know, throw this on a spinning rod. You know, it actually has a small little weight transfer in there, so you can actually cast this into the wind and
not gonna have guys into the wind.
Yeah, you're not gonna have too much issues. Even though it's real small, it still casts really good. Kind of a cross between a crankbait and a jerkbait. So you can just reel it down, you can give it some hard snaps, and it's got a nice little erratic action, and you just can't beat all the details on there. I mean, look at that bait. That almost looks better than a real fish.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. All right, what do you got next?
All right, last up for me, a new one from 6 Cents. This is a whole new take on the lipless crankbaits here.
It's a nice looking bait
Oh,
there.
it's very nice. So it's got the same dual flat sides up top. That's gonna move a lot of water, cause a lot of vibration. The same premium EWG hooks that we've had in the past. The same awesome oval line tie up here. Where this one differs, it suspends. That's pretty incredible.
How does it even do that?
Pretty incredible. So it's got a brand new technology in it to help it suspend. This technology will actually suspend at different, I guess, actions there depending on the water temperature. So cold water, it's gonna suspend, you know, nice and like slow, not move anywhere, just kind of sit there. So for those lethargic bass, they're gonna hammer it. But when it's warmer, it's gonna move a little bit more. So you get aggressive fish, it's gonna be really nice. So when you're running those tall grass over there, anything like that, shallow flats, this is gonna be what you wanna pick up. And you'll notice these beautiful 3D eyes up here.
I don't believe you on that bait there, Tommy VanDam. I think they might have got that off the space station. There's no way that works.
Oh no, it works. It suspends. There's some amazing videos out there on it. But these 3D eyes are what I want to talk about only for one question. What do you call a fish with no eyes?
What's that now? Man.
Take us home.
I hope that thing fishes better than your jokes.
Ugh, just about anything should.
All right, last up here, we got the new Saucy swimmer from Googan Baits as well. So,
Saucy.
You know, nice looking bait. It's got the slant sauce on there, so really smells, makes fish hold on really well. Just a great swim bait. It's made out of really durable plastic, so it ain't gonna fall apart like a lot of the swim baits on the market. And another cool thing with this, you actually get a couple more baits per pack for the price that you pay for the other baits compared to it. So save a little money there. You're not gonna tear up as many.
There we go, especially with them tight keepers we got on the back of these. Boom.
Got a bunch of colors, bunch of sizes, anything you need. There's a good bait there. Oh, last up, we got a few things from Plano. So we got the new Plano Edge series. Remember, this came out at the ICAST show this year.
Oh, absolutely.
So awesome boxes, rock solid lid designs on there. Got the one-handed opening system on the side. They got the watertight gasket on the side. There it is right there. So they got the watertight gasket, keep all the water sealed out there. They got airflow dividers, and they actually got a little water wicking divider in here. So this actually absorbs all the water. If you throw some baits in there that, you know, maybe you cut something off, you want to change colors or something, you can throw a wet bait in there, and this is gonna absorb all that water. And then the whole thing, it's got rust stricter in it.
Whole thing.
Whole thing.
Whole thing.
So none of your hooks, none of your split rings, none of your baits, none of your jigs, none of that. You throw them in there, not gonna have no rust on them. Look, they got labels on there, so you write down there what you got in the box.
Convenience at its best.
They got all standard sizes. They got some unique boxes in the line, so they got to do everything you want. So this one right here, you know, they got their crankbait organizer. You just shove crankbaits right in there, hold them in place. Don't have to mess around with no divider system.
Too easy.
Keeps everything from getting tangled. Just some cool boxes. You want to check out the whole Edge series there on tacklewarehouse.com. All right, now, thanks for tuning in to this week's episode of What's New in Tackle Warehouse Halloween edition. For more information, to purchase any of these products seen here today, make sure to click shop or linked in the description below. If you enjoyed this week's video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, let us know in the comments which one of these products you're most pumped about.